Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 10th Annual Hispanic Scholarship Fund Alumni Hall of Fame Gala.
We're here tonight to celebrate the great achievement of some outstanding individuals, as well as to thank those who care about this most compelling national cause, the education of Hispanics in our country. Now I want to recognize somebody that is really very special. Roger first joined HSF in 1997. He served as chair for 5 years and just recently retired from the board. In recognition of your tireless service and dedication to HSF, we would like to present you with this award and express Roger our sincere appreciation.
Being involved with HSF has been a great privilege for me, and I'm just so grateful to see how the Hall of Fame and HSF continues to grow. Thank you.
This year, we launched the movement Generation First Degree, a college degree in every Latino household. A little over a week ago, HSF signed an agreement with Univision to partner with them in providing scholarships to students throughout the U.S.
It's such an honor to be here tonight on behalf of the Univision family. As many of you know, last week Univision hosted its first ever Education Week as part of the multi-year, multi-platform education initiative called Es el Momento. At Univision, we are thrilled to further expand our partnership because we recognize the value and the tremendous work HSF has done. Thank you.
We have a new partnership that is being announced tonight, and I'd like to invite Monica Gil, HSF alumnus and Senior Vice President from the Nielsen Group, to the podium to make the announcement.
It really is Nielsen's pleasure to be partnering with the Hispanic Scholarship Fund in what I consider to be a very unique moment in history. There's a decidedly Latin beat that is driving American growth today and the vitality of our country. And that vitality is buoyed by the students that HSF funds every year.
To introduce our first award, the Altruista Award, I would like to introduce John Campbell, the Executive Vice President of Wells Fargo. John.
It's a real pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of HSF to honor Gary Trujillo.
I remember when I applied to the Hispanic Scholarship Fund, what a treat to be standing by the mail waiting to get that check. It was those dollars that gave me the encouragement to get through. It was the support that allowed me to develop the internal inspiration to make sure that not only that I graduated, but I continued to go on to school. Because of HSF, I went on to get my MBA. It was their support, their generosity, that inspired me and my wife, Melissa, to continue to give back.
Now, the next award is given to the rising star in their field for personifying limitless potential.
I got here because there were organizations like HSF who believed in me, who helped me, and there were people who gave me opportunities, some that I didn't even know existed. We have to reach out, reach behind, grab someone's hand and help them on their journey. And grab as many hands as you can. Thank you again. I'm honored and I'm truly privileged.
I am deeply pleased to introduce this year's honoree of the Triunfador Award, someone who realizes the ultimate professional achievement and raises the bars for all of us. My dear friend and a woman who I deeply admire, Rosie Rios.
Thank you so much. I am so honored to be here. I can't tell you, of all the things that have gone on in the last 2 years since I took this position, there is nowhere else in the world I'd rather be than here tonight. Latinos are the future, just in sheer numbers alone, from a consumer perspective, from an electoral perspective, from all perspectives. We are absolutely the future. And as I tell my kids, embrace it, own it, and advance it.
This year's corporate honoree, Walmart, for its continued support for HSF and Latino higher ed.
It gives me great pleasure and great honor to be here this evening. Back in 1972, the rate of young Latinos enrolled in college was 13%. By 2009, it had risen to 27%. And last year, it hit 32%. This is a group we cannot ignore.
Now, our next award goes to this year's Inspirador, Vincent Cordero. The Inspirador, or motivator, goes to a person who personifies the hard work and sacrifice made by Latino families in pursuit of a college education.
This month, we saw the inauguration of the memorial to the great American, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And I was moved again by the rally around the fierce urgency of now that he called for. He said, now is the time to make the real promises of democracy. He went on to say it would be fatal to overlook the urgency of the moment. As Latinos, now is our moment. As a boy from the inner city of Inglewood, California, who was raised by 3 strong and beautiful women, who was the first in his family to attend college and who now stands before you as a man, I say thank you, Hispanic Scholarship Fund, and thank you to all your partners for investing in my ability to dream limitless dreams and to live a bold life.
Now we're going to turn to our Optimista Award, or Optimist Award, which recognizes achievement through persistence in face of adversity.
There's a Mexican dicho that goes, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Tell me who you are surrounded by, and I will tell you who you are. Now, for the most part, this dicho is used in a negative term to say or indicate if you're hanging with those bad people, then you're bad. But as the optimista, I see it very differently. I say, who I surround myself with is who I am, and I have been surrounded by the best. So tonight I ask you, who will you surround? ¿Con quién andarás? As many of my alums have said, we need to be more than the economic resource. We need to serve our children with our heart, with our experiences, with the wisdom that each one of you have faced. It is only that way, by educating our Hispanos, that this country can prosper. Only with us, as the largest group in this country, it is our responsibility.
So tonight we've seen just a sample of what's possible when we help to open doors for Latinos in this country. Our inductees are shining examples of Latinos everywhere, and we're proud we have played a part in the success of these individuals. But as mentioned earlier, what we need to do is we need to create a movement. The movement is to put a college degree in every Latino household. Thank you again for being here tonight, for all that you've done for us, and I will now say that the evening is over, and we'll see you next year. Good night.